Alright, so, hello, new video, of course. Me and NerdTube, reviewed the first Conjuring film, just earlier, so go check that video out if you're interested in hearing our thoughts, well, mainly NerdTube's thoughts on the first film, but we just got done watching The Conjuring 2. Yeah, I didn't really tell him very much about this, because I wanted him to go in with little expectations as possible. So as again, like last time with the first film, I'm going to hand it over to him first, and then I'll give you my kind of up-to-date thoughts on this one. So, cheap.
This one was most certainly better than the first one. I will say it that much. The editing was very strong. The acting was much more superior.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue was much more smoother and much more in reality, if you understand what I'm saying by that. And yeah, I think the horror factor really does hype itself up, and we are always up in the ante with this one,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I really appreciate, especially with horror films. I think this might be James Wan at his peak from what I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he did a really good job with this one. I thought it was very well executed on how he did the paranormal investigation. I think he was in London, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that story was well executed, if I'm being honest.
Because I didn't tell you it was in London.
No, you didn't.
I was thinking of telling you, but I was like, no, we'll wait till the film. And
Yeah.
were you surprised it was in London? Not in.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised, to be honest. I thought it was going to be like in a different place, to be honest.
Mm.
Don't know where, but then again, I'm not omniscient, so there you go. And if I'm being totally honest, I think this is one of the better horror films I've seen in a while, because most horror films can be really unintentionally funny sometimes. I don't think this film was. And I say that is because the film felt much more clean, fluid, and emotionally impactful, if I'm being totally honest, especially with like the whole family thing, which I think this one is much more superior to than the first film ever was. It felt a lot less like generic, and felt like it's a film that can actually stand out on its own. And I think I'm probably going to rate this like a 9 out of 10, if I'm being totally honest. So I think this is just such a fantastic film that executes its own story very well and what it intended to do. I think that's pretty much all I have to say, to be honest.
Alright. I'd have to agree with everything that Nerdy said. As I said in the review for the first Conjuring film, I gave my quick brief thoughts on the whole universe of it, but I said that the second film is my favourite of all the films that have come out so far. Mainly because, I mean, one, obviously, as you can tell, we are British, so having this film set in England and it feeling more close to home, hitting home as well with the family as well, which is another strong point of this film, is that this is a family struggling, and with the first film, I didn't really feel that struggle very much, really. This one I felt, again, because it's closer to home, much closer to home, seeing a struggling family, the kids as well, they, lost their father, I think. I don't know if he died or, left.
I think they divorced, if
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain, because like the mum did mention that like he suddenly had twins with like another woman.
Oh, yeah. So
So
he went off elsewhere.
Yeah, he is a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah.
And which the film does get us to sympathise with. Which,
the kids, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even with the Warrens, I mean, it's the same with every family, but them really want to commit to helping the family, even though the others say, oh, it's fake, they're faking it. And also, there's a point in the film, spoiler alert, that there's this video where they showed, oh, look, they're faking it, and there's this tipping point in the film where it's like, oh, they actually leave the family, which is obviously for them unusual and not that's not what they do. They always stay until they're finished from banishing the demon. So seeing that tipping point, it's just the stakes are higher as well with this film compared to the first one. So yeah, I think the family's better. I think the Warrens, like I said in the first review, for people that haven't seen that, also I said that the second film, that the Ed and Lorraine Warrens relationship is bigger as well. You see more with them, but it still doesn't take away from the film. It's still, it's impactful, it's emotional at times as well, especially when there's a point where we see that Lorraine can see Ed's death in her vision, because she's obviously a medium. You can like see through the future with visions and stuff. So that's kind of the stakes as well. And the whole scene, one of my favourite scenes is when Ed sings the Elvis song to the kids, because it's that one moment in the film where it's like, it's calm, he's trying to,
It felt very heartwarming, to be honest, and it made me like want more of that.
Yeah.
Which the film does do and execute very well.
Yeah, kind of calm before the storm, sort of. Even the storm kind of already came before, but it's that kind of middle bit where it's like everything's calm for now, so he's kind of like, everything's chill, and he's trying to, can't think of the word, but he's trying to calm everyone down and have a bit of a fun moment, and it doesn't ruin the film. It doesn't because obviously tonal wise, sometimes tonal shifts can be drastic, but this actually really worked. Just one moment in the film where it needed it, and it did it well. So yeah, I mean, I think this film does what the first film did, but a step better. Yeah, I mean, I'm contemplating what to give it. I can't remember what I gave it before when I've last watched it, but I think it's between an 8 and a 9 out of 10. I gave the first one an 8, so yeah, I guess I'll give this one a 9, I think, as well, like you. So yeah, I'm glad we watched this, because again, we were contemplating whether we were going to watch just the first one or watch this one as well, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would prefer this maybe over the first one, or at least enjoy it somewhat.
Well, you succeeded.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad we watched both these films now. But yeah, we're actually about to have a Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do that.
But yeah, I think that's it. How long have we been recording for? Almost 8 minutes. Not too bad. But yeah, we didn't do any before thoughts for this one because there wasn't really much to really say. Because obviously, I think what Nerdtube had said in the beginning of the first film's review, you probably say the same thing for this one, right? Because you didn't really have much expectations coming to this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously I don't want to talk for you, but I'm guessing that's how you feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we just did this after watching it. So yeah, so it kind of worked out really. So yeah, we don't have time now to watch another one, but hopefully in the future, sometime soon, we can maybe watch the other ones. Would you want to incline to watch the other ones?
Yeah, I would, to be honest, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe sometime soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can watch the other ones. But for now, we've just shared our thoughts on the first 2 Conjuring films. So yeah, let us know in the comments below, guys, what you think of. Well, I was going to say it with the first film as well, but it didn't come to mind. But if you let us know what you think of the first film and now the second film as well, which do you prefer out of the 2? It's debated which is better of the first 2, but I personally think that the second one is better than the first one. Yeah, for the reasons that we've spoken about. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment below whether you like this film or not, or the first film, or which do you prefer out of the 2. And yeah, that's it. So don't know what the next video will be, but we'll obviously let you know on Instagram, as I usually do, where I kind of announce the things coming up. So if you want to hear any announcements like for future stuff, then follow us on Instagram, and which will be in the link in the description below, as always, in every video that we upload. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Sayonara.
Bye.